This is the Male Rights Activist Podcast, Episode 7. Today I explain for the ladies why you think you are your man's best friend, but you most certainly are not. On the case of the missing balls, Kyle interrogates Lisa, and wait till you hear how those two know each other. For the first time on the MRA podcast, I play some of my own stand-up and give you a little sneak peek from my forthcoming comedy album entitled Be a Man at All Times. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. On the Dear Erby letter, a lady is mad that her man lost his job. And this hits home for Camille. He's going to give some really, really special insight. And for better or for worse, in the Awesome Wife of the Week segment, Camille gives his top 3 wives that stood by their men. All that and more coming up now. Let's get it. Welcome to the MRA podcast with Kyle and Camille. I am Kyle.
I am Camille.
And we are saving relationships one listener at a time. That's how we get down. We're doing something different today, man. Normally we start off with, we end on Dear Irby.
Yep.
Because people love the Dear Irby letters. But today we're actually going to start with the Dear Irby. Actually, we're going to start with some feedback we got.
Okay.
Got an email that said, "Hey guys, I was listening to the show and had to stop and make a comment. When I cheated, it wasn't about thinking I was not going to get caught. I didn't think about that. I just had to have it. I needed something new, something different, someone showing more interest. Love the show, guys. Just had to share. ACJ in LA."
You know what, man? There's nothing like somebody showing you interest.
Yeah.
Somebody new.
Yeah.
See, like your old chick or your old man, they've been around for 5-10 years. They pretty much know everything about you.
Yeah.
You're not interesting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
They know what you're going to say. They know what you like to eat. They know everything. They know how you like your sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've heard all your stories.
Yeah.
You're not interesting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody new comes along and you tell that same old,
yeah.
11th grade, JV.
Scored my first touchdown.
Yeah, story.
Yeah.
And she's like, wow.
Yeah, it does feel good.
1 touchdown?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Yeah.
And the way that they look at you.
Mm-hmm. The look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I talked about that on my comedy CD. The look you used to give your man. But women always ask that question, man, how come guys cheat? You guys are dogs. I'm trying to tell you, ladies, it ain't always sex. But that's what women always say. He ain't getting it from me. He gonna get it from somewhere else. That's given, yeah. But it ain't always sex that makes a man straight. Sometimes it's just the look. Mm-hmm. It's that look you used to give your man. That's right. See, any man in here would tell you the best feeling in the world is when a man comes home and his woman is actually happy to see him. Fellas, can I get an amen? Fellas, can I get an amen? It's the best feeling in the world, man, because you out there working hard in that Texas heat. It's always hot, boy. God, dog. 2 a.m, hot as a motherfucker. And it's nice if you get home and your woman's actually happy to see you. It's nice when you call your woman and she answers the phone with a smile. Come on, brother. Ladies, we can hear the frown on your face. Hello. Hello, bitch, smile, it's me. You got caller ID. You knew it was me. And let me talk to the side pieces here, because I know you're here. I know you're here, side pieces. If you get that call at 3 a.m., I don't give a fuck if you sleep or not. Clear your throat before you answer that fucking phone. Hello? Bitch, wake the fuck up. This is your moment. Do not miss it. Don't hit me with the sleepy boys, bitch. You gotta be happy, man. Act happy. And let me tell you this. Like, I see, like, sister girl right here. She got that little sexy hairdo right there, that band right there.
See sister girl right here in the orange, she got all that shit right there. That take hard work, white people. Y'all don't even know. That's about 9 hours of hard work. And what you might not know, Caucasian friends in the audience, is in order to get that, yes, you white lady, in order to get that, they gotta curl the shit up, do all this bullshit, and then they gotta tie the motherfucker down. Niggas put that Tupac knot in the front. Looking like Eddie Kane Jr. from the Five Heartbeats. Here's my problem though. When your man come home from a hard day's work, can you please do all that shit after he get home? When he come home, can he see you looking as fine as you looked when you went to work that day? He shouldn't have to see you in the Ain't Your Mama scarf, the Harriet Tubman turban. He shouldn't. Don't greet him with that, ladies. Don't do it. Don't do it. Best feeling in the world was when a man come home and his woman is actually happy to see him. Work hard, key hit that door, she's actually happy. Hey, baby. Yeah. Feel good in your spirit. Then one day you walk in that same house and that same door and you're like, hey, baby. And she's like, ugh. And it hurts. It hurts bad. It leaves a hole in your heart that only a side piece can fill.
Hey, what's up, y'all? You just heard a sample from my new comedy CD. It's called Be a Man at All Times. I recorded it at the Houston Improv. It will be available soon on iTunes. Look for it. Let's get to this Dear Irby letter.
Let's get to it.
Dear Irby, my husband is a correctional officer in, I'll just say, the state of Florida. He's been suspended without pay several times over his temper. It's not racially motivated because my husband is a black man. But he's gotten into several altercations with inmates before, and last week he was separated from employment because of a case that was ruled against him. Separated from employment, for those who don't know, that is called being fired.
That's a fancy way of saying it.
That is a fancy way of saying my husband was fired.
Yeah.
He told me the whole story a long time ago, and I told him to get a lawyer to get ahead of this. But he didn't listen to me. Now we are in trouble. I know my husband is innocent. Those inmates lie all the time. Hell, they're criminals. But I know my husband puts himself in stupid situations, and now he's lost his job. I'm so angry because, all caps, I told him to get a lawyer. I've had to carry the load financially before, but that's not my job. That's his job. I'm not his mother. I told him to find another job, but he's just sulking around the house. How much time should I give him before I'm gone? You always say, be a man at all times. Well, he's not being a man right now because he's not providing. Eesh. What should a woman do when a man stops holding up his end of the bargain? Signed, Frustrated in Florida.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, makes it tough.
Want me to tackle this one first?
Please do, unless you want me to.
Well, Frustrated in Florida. Let me first get you to explain your husband, where he's coming from. Because I've gone through this probably more than a couple.
What do you mean?
I've been fired.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been accused of things I didn't do.
Really?
I've been...
Man, we learning about you today.
I've been encouraged to go get some type of representation. I've ignored that encouragement. And, you know, it didn't work out well for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, we got deep on the MRA podcast.
Yeah, it's
today.
almost like my girl wrote this letter
and
changed
all.
I know. Yeah,
What
changed the
did?
location. Nah, man, let me explain. Frustrated in Florida, where your guy's coming from. And this is just so you understand, you know. He probably thinks he's innocent. Mm-hmm. He's innocent. He did nothing wrong. He's got nothing to hide. Right? And so getting a lawyer, getting some representation, he probably thinks, for what? I'm going to tell my side of the story, you know, put that against their side of the story, which probably changes a million times. They're probably not credible, like you said. They're criminals. And a fair-minded arbitrator, whoever, you know, the boss or whatever the person is going to see that he's telling the truth. He gets his, you know, he gets to go back to work. But I know now, frustrated in Florida, that the world don't work like that. You know, good guys don't always win, right? So you have to realize, your husband eventually is going to have to realize that he would rather look guilty and walk than look innocent and get convicted. You know, it took me trying to look innocent and convicted, not jail, but, you know, getting fired, you know, for the second or third time. Wow. Before I realized, hey, man, you know what? Next time, I don't care how it looks. Yeah. I'm going in there with a dream team. Johnny. You know, man, if they say that, you know, I'm not cleaning out the microwave after I use it, I'm going in there with my lawyer. You know. Now, as far as frustrated in Florida, now here's something I pray it never happens again. I pray it never happens again, because I know that's a tough spot to be in. Yeah. But if it does happen again, here's the thing, and this I'm about to give you some advice. And this isn't anything that is like common sense or you should have known, you know, you should know better. No. When you suggested that, or you told him to get a lawyer, you know your husband. You know your husband, if for whatever reason, because he's, you know, thinks he's right or he's stubborn, whatever, he's probably not going to do it. Yeah. If this happens again, you get the lawyer because you know better. You get the lawyer. You call the lawyer. You have a consultation. Ask the lawyer for his or her advice. What should your husband do? I think I need to come in there. Okay, introduce your husband. He might be mad, but in the long run, you know, he'll be thankful, and he'll be the person who's writing those love songs to you that we talked about last week. I see why, you know, he's moping. Frustrated in Florida, you probably need to nudge him a little bit. You know, start looking for some things that he can possibly do. Start saying, hey, honey, I was just checking. I saw they're hiring at this place. You know, because it might take him a while to get over this loss. Because it's a loss. Yeah. And it's something that probably he wasn't expecting. You know, he wasn't expecting it. And for some people, especially like me, it's hard to just like bounce back immediately. You know, especially when you feel you have done nothing wrong. Yeah. So if you can stick it out, frustrated, a couple of more months, help the guy out, man. This is your man. You know, he probably just needs that help. That's all. He's not he's not lazy or, you know, he needs a little help. And it seems like in this situation, you might know better. And you would want him, if the roles were reversed, if it was a situation that he knew better about, for him to take some initiative as well. All right? So, put your cape on, be super wife, and help your man out. If he refuses the help, you know, and things are starting to look drastic, I think you have my blessings.
To be out?
Yeah, you should. If he's not gonna listen, you know, if he's not gonna take your help, because I know me, I don't really like to ask for help. I got that bad. Yeah. But if you offer, you gotta offer. You can't just tell somebody to do something. That's the mom. You say, I'm not his mother. Well, if you're telling him what to do, that's mom. The partner is going to help. What can I do? What do you want me to do? All right, I've said too much, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Kamau, thank you for your perspective. Thank you for your understanding tone. Good cop.
But,
however,
you
told old girl, what's her name, frustrated in Florida, give it a couple months. That sounds real good. That's real good. I have a problem with that. First of all, you signed a lifetime contract that said till death do you part. There was a bunch of vows in there. Sickness and health, blah, blah, richer and poor. See, here's the problem. Women they want a wedding. They want a ring. They don't want a marriage. A marriage is what your grandparents had. A marriage is 50 years in the game, sitting there miserable, sitting next to somebody you can't stand. I ain't never seen my grandparents hug and kiss. My grandfather would bark stuff out. My grandma would bark back. Ain't no romance.
I've never seen. Well, I think their 50th wedding anniversary, I think they might have gave like a little smooch or something like that.
Yeah, just for the cameras.
Yeah, just for the cameras.
Exactly. Because see, that's what y'all want. Y'all the ones that insist on getting married. Y'all the ones that come with the ultimatum. Y'all the ones that talk about, well, what we gonna do? Why are we wasting time? Are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna shit or get off the pot? All right, well, he married you. Mm-hmm. You would have no problem sitting on your ass while he worked. If he made that kind of money where you didn't have to work. I promise you, you would have no problem letting him do all the work while you sat on your ass. You would not care. But now it says, I've had to carry the load before. Good. Glad you did. So glad you did. You picked him. First of all, it says he has a temper problem. Well, I bet that used to turn you on, didn't it?
Seeing them whoop somebody's ass.
I bet you used to get all tingly inside.
If somebody bumped into her at a club and he went ham.
See, that's the upside of crazy man.
Yeah.
See, you got to take the good with the bad. You take them both, and there you have what, Alan Thicke?
The facts of life.
That's right. Shouts out, rest in peace to Alan Thicke. One of the great jingles I'm pretty sure he wrote. I know he wrote Another World Don't Move. I don't know if he wrote The Facts of Life.
I just gave him
a credit. He definitely wrote the Different Strokes one. Look it up for me, dog, right quick.
All right, I
got
ranting. You, man.
Please, and not to put you to work, but I'm in the middle of my rant. Anyway, so what do? I'm just going to tell you right now, if this is a man with a temper, that's not like a masculine man. Ain't no masculine man going to sit on the couch for no 5-10 years. You're not going to have to carry the load forever. That's just fear. Carry the load, step up and carry. You got the answer?
Dude, you're amazing. It was Alan Thicke.
Man, Alan Thicke is my guy.
Oh, wow.
He wrote the jingles.
I know him as Mike Seaver, the dad from Growing Pains.
Oh, so you know before that. He sang that one. He sang Growing Pains.
I did not know that as well.
He wrote and sang that. That's him. Oh, the world don't move. That's Alan Thicke.
Yeah, that's Different Strokes.
But I'm saying that's another one that he wrote and sang.
He did Show Me That Smile.
He sang that too. That's him.
Okay, I believe you. Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I met him one time. I did warm up. And this is so crazy. I was doing warm up for some celebrity spelling bee, and he was one of the guys there. He was really nice, right? He came over. He was like, "So," because I was black, right? You know, I have a son that sings R&B. I was like, "Your son ain't never gonna make it because celebrity sons don't in a different genre. Stop it, buddy. Yeah. R&B white guy, nah, dog. Good luck to your son.
Good luck to him.
Tell him I said good luck." Little did know I know I was wrong. I've been wrong a lot, but yeah, man, he told me that day. He was like, "Yeah, you know, I was a singer before I was a TV star." I was like, "Really?" And then he broke down his resume. "Have you ever heard this one?" And I was like, "You did that?" He was like, "Yeah." "Have you heard this one?" He was singing them all.
Wow.
I was like, "Wow, go on, Alan Thicke, with your badass."
Yeah.
And your son Robin got talent. I was wrong. Okay. So I guess in conclusion, man, it's Florida, frustrating Florida. Yeah, you gotta take the good with the bad. As I was saying, I've said it. I'm gonna be redundant, but yeah, you gotta step it up for a while. You know, that's what men have to do. Mm-hmm. Men gotta step it up for a while. Sometimes most men back in the day had to step it up for the whole time,
right?
Financially. So taste some of this. Frustrating Florida. He ain't gonna stay on the couch forever because that's not the man you married. He's not a bitch ass dude. He's a man.
He's a man.
He's a man.
And she signed up for better or for worse.
This is for worse.
Right.
But they don't want for better for worse.
They want for better.
They want for better.
Or even better.
And even better. And way better.
Way better.
They want wedding pictures.
Yeah.
They want a ring so that they can show their ring when they put their hand on your chest in the picture. They want to tell all these bitches that they got married. I's married now. He picked me. He signed the deal. Okay, Cool. Good. Now you're about to earn that ring.
Right.
Earn it. I love when I hear women talk about, I'm sick of my man. Good. You insisted on getting married. I promise it wasn't his idea. I promise. I promise. I promise you manipulated him into that marriage. I know. What's his name? What's the white guy? Neil Brennan has a great joke about how women trick a guy into getting married and make it act like it was his idea. Like when he gets on his knee and proposes as if it was his idea. It's a great bit.
Yeah. That's some master manipulation.
It's masterful.
Yeah.
So no, it's going bad. Good, glad it is. Now stick it out. It'll get better. Let me answer your question directly. What should a woman do when a man stops holding up his end of the bargain? What should you do? You should love him through it. That's what you should do. When a man stops holding his end of the bargain, love him through it. That's what you should do. Love him through it. Love is the answer. So love him through it. That's what you should do.
Okay.
Don't give up. Don't look for the exit. Love him through it. That's what you should do. Hey guys, I want to take this time to ask you to subscribe to The World According to Cheryl. That is Cheryl Underwood's podcast. It's hilarious, and I'm on it. Since Aretha Franklin passed, and I can't stand when somebody dies and then people buy all their music. Yeah. I think it's weak. But I did that with Aretha. I'm just going to say, I'm being honest.
Hypocrite much?
Hypocrite much, very much. I never heard Aretha. I heard R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Right.
I never was a fan. I liked Say a Little Prayer. But then I started really, 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 really listening to Aretha, and I was like, oh, now I see why they called her the Queen of Soul. She has soul. But my point was, she has a song which in her song she talks about, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't leaving. You want me to, I can't do that for you. You know how Hall & Oates says, I can't go for that. No, can't do. She got a song that says, I can't go for that. I can't stop loving you. I don't care if you don't find me attractive no more. I can't stop loving you. That's so old school. I haven't heard a song like that since Effie sang that song. You're going to love me.
Yeah.
That's what Aretha was talking about.
Old school.
Old school, stand by your man. And that's so old school. They not standing by their man no more, Camille Abdul-Jabbar.
Nah, man. But you got time for a list?
Oh my God. Do you have a list?
I got a list.
So you telling me there's some women that are standing by their man?
Yeah, man.
How many we got?
We got a top 3 with an honorable mention.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are the top 3 women that are standing by their man. Drum roll, please.
Okay. Now, this first woman didn't make the cut.
Okay.
She didn't make the top 3, but I like her philosophy. I like where her head's at, man. And so she made the honorable mention.
Honorable mention. Here it is.
Honorable mention. Stand by your man wife is Jada Pinkett Smith.
All right. Jada Pinkett Smith.
Married 21 years.
Wow. 21 years in the game.
Yeah, man. The reason why she was honorable mention, a few years ago, there was a rumor that Will and Jada had an open marriage. Okay. And so many people, myself included, took that to mean that Will was basically just out doing this thing. Yeah. And that was the excuse. Well, we have an open marriage. And so Jada, she was questioned about this. She did an interview and it was misconstrued, saying that, he could do whatever he wants to do. He's a grown man and all of that.
As long as he can look at himself in the mirror or something like that.
Right. And I was like, don't tell me that. I can look myself in the mirror a lot.
I'm in the mirror right now.
Yeah, especially when I got a fresh cut.
Oh, come on. Hey, you got one now.
Yeah, I can look myself in the mirror a long time. Yeah. But then she clarified, man. And so she said they had a grown marriage.
What's a grown marriage, Kamal?
Well, she said basically they were like his best friends. And she knows him and she trusts him to do like the right thing and to not do anything to hurt her. But she's not going to be checking his phone and who is that you're talking to, because she trusts her best friend. And she said if he feels the need to do anything that she would probably disapprove of or would hurt her, can you look yourself in the mirror? So like a little, some shame and some guilt.
A little bit.
And if Will's that guy who doesn't want to hurt his woman, he's probably not going to go through with it. But he doesn't have the person constantly over his shoulder checking for him. So
Because I'm going through with it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going through it because I don't like the whole thing of don't do anything to hurt me. Listen, man, I'm going to do a lot of stuff that hurts you. I need you to understand it ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't personal.
This ain't personal.
This ain't personal. What I don't need you to do is manipulate me into finding some temporary happiness, as Patrice O'Neal said. The Honorable Patrice O'Neal said he went and found some temporary happiness and he hid that from you so it didn't hurt your feelings. Yeah. I can't say when women say they're best friends with their man.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. Because you might be best friends by default. You're best friends because you're his only friend because he's cut everybody else off.
Right.
But can he really be honest with you?
He can't go out and get no hoes with you.
All right, guys, now it's time for the lesson of the day. Ladies, stop calling your man your best friend. He might be yours, but you're not his. You know how I know you're not his? Because if he talks about how fine a girl is, you're going to hit him on the shoulder. You're going to get mad. You're going to guilt him.
Right.
My best friend don't do that.
And you know what, though? The best friend, I don't have to lie to my best friend.
No, that's my point.
So
come out.
If I see somebody, if I'm looking at, I get caught looking.
Yeah.
Is that what you like? I have to. No, of course not.
Exactat your girl.
I don't like a flat stomach.
Why would I like all that ass?
That's crazy.
That's just way too much ass for me.
Yeah.
Look at all that titty. I mean,
who
would like that?
Who likes titty meat?
Who likes titty meat? Look at that smile and that youth.
Yeah, no.
Who's that smile and youth together at the same time?
No. I like a scowl.
Yeah, I like a frown.
Yeah,
I like frustrated in Florida is what I like.
Yeah.
I like you mad at me for not reaching your goals for me.
Yeah, 30 years of disappointment. That's what I like to see. I want to see that on the face.
Yeah, ladies, you're not his best friend. Stop saying that. You're not his best friend. But I like what Jada said. I agree. And I like when Jada said we have a growing relationship. Unless she's saying that, I like the part where, hey, Will can do whatever he wants to do if he can look himself in the mirror. Boom. Cool. I need that deal. Yeah, I'm just being real.
It only works if you have a scoundrel, that deal doesn't work.
It doesn't work. All right, who we got next? Number 3.
Okay, cracking the top 3.
All right, top 3. Let's hear it.
Top 3, man. Hillary Clinton.
Whoa,
number 3.
Hillary
Coming
Clinton.
in at number 3. Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, married 43 years. Still going strong.
Now, the fact that Hillary's number 3, I can't wait to hear who number 2 and 1 is. Because Hillary's number 3. Hillary's a writer.
Hillary is a writer. So why does she make number 3? Well, we all know about her husband in The Intern.
Yeah.
Miss Lewinsky.
Yeah, Miss Lewinsky.
I
always thought she was cute, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was a major scandal.
Yes, it was.
He was the president of the United States of America, the most famous man in the world.
Yep.
Right? Got caught slipping. Right? And so it was very, very humiliating for Hillary.
Yeah.
What did she do?
What'd she do?
She stood by him literally.
Man.
Standing right
physically.
next to physically.
Physically, literally stood right next to him.
Stuck with him.
Yep.
She never said anything bad about him publicly.
Nope.
And when she decided to run for president, she had him campaign, and people say, hey, man, he's a negative.
Yeah.
He is a negative because, you're trying to go after Donald Trump with all these women, and you got this guy. Guess what she did? She doubled down. She had him speak at her convention.
Boom.
I don't care what y'all say.
Boom.
This is my husband.
That's what I'm talking about.
And his speech was about her.
Nice.
And the day he first laid eyes on her.
Boom.
This dude was in love with her. To hell with y'all thought.
Come on now.
She loves her husband.
Boom.
And she could have easily shook him for political purposes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just for her career.
And the women would have cheered.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I shook this man because it's looked at as a sign of weakness when you stick by your man, right?
Yeah.
But how come it can't be a sign of strength of I am going to fight through all this insecurity and doubt and all this embarrassment, and I'm gonna stand by my man.
Right. She stood by her man.
Still married to him.
Oh, when somebody dies, they're together at the funeral. I mean, they're together.
Yeah. John McCain's funeral?
Yeah, she was there. She was there with her dude.
Nice.
Side note, years ago, I think he was running for president.
Who was?
Bill Clinton.
Okay.
It was back like 91 or something like that. I saw this old clip. I don't know why. It was an ABC interview or something like that. Dateline. It was him and Hillary. They were sitting there. and it was a TV setup, interview setup with the lights and the cameras and stuff like that. And one of the lights fell. If you ever YouTube, just look it up. YouTube, Bill Clinton, fallen light, Hillary Clinton. Watch how he covers his wife's head.
Nice.
And gets her out of there.
Nice.
Without even knowing what's going on, because the lights are behind him. And I was like, wow.
Nice.
A lot of cats would have ran.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
He didn't know if it was an assassination attempt or anything. The first thing he did, he went for his wife, and she knew it.
That's what I'm talking about.
She knew it. So when everyone's calling for her to leave and calling her weak and all that, she's like, dude, y'all don't even know. My man loves me. You have no idea.
Let me tell you something. True strength right now come out into the bar. You know, it's well documented how much I hate "if you really love me," that phrase. Because you don't get to decide what I do if I really love you. That's manipulation. Do not tell me what I would do if I really loved you.
That's what you would do.
That's what you would do.
That's what you want.
Yes.
That's that's your idea.
It's just as creepy as if a man says, "If you really love me, you'll give me some coochie." And that's a high school move or probably a college move. I would never tell him, man, fellas, don't say that. Don't ever say, "If you really love me, you'll give me some." Man, that's manipulation.
Because, what is her name? Frustrated in Florida.
Yeah.
If her husband said, "Hey, if you really love me, you'll hold me down while I sit on this couch for the next 5 years."
Boom.
She'd be like, "What? You're crazy."
Exactly. And guess what? In his mind, he's absolutely right.
Right.
Because if you really love me, you would ride with me through this. You would let me get through this and trust. This is another word I can't stand. When women say, "I trusted you." Don't trust me. Trust me to be who I am, not who you want me to be.
Right.
You can trust me that I'm going to be me. You know what I'm saying? How do you claim to know your man, but you can't, and you say you don't trust him? How do you... I trust you because I know you.
Yeah.
I trust that you're going to be late with the whatever. That when we go to lunch or go to dinner on a date, I trust that you're going to be 10 minutes late because you're always 10 minutes late. I trust the fact that you're going to go to the mirror first thing in the morning and start putting on your makeup because that's what you do.
That's your thing.
That's your thing.
Right.
Please don't tell me what I would do based on the trust. Your trust should be based on, you should trust a man based on what you know him to be. So, period. Hillary Clinton trusts Bill Clinton if she's smart.
Right.
She trusts that he would never be late on a payment. Come on now. She trusts that if she needs somebody to campaign, that he will stop whatever he's doing and try to get her elected.
Yeah. And get her some connections, some money for charity, get her what she needs.
Yeah. She also can trust that if she hired a housekeeper that was 25, a beautiful woman, that Bill's going to try to smash.
If she throws it at Bill, Bill's not going to turn it down.
He's not turning it down.
Yeah.
Listen, whoever I'm with better trust. Don't have no housekeepers.
Especially if it's like late at night.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm going to sleep."
So I get home from a late night at the Comedy Store, right? You're asleep. I walk in and the housekeeper's cleaning. And she's like, "How was your set?" "Oh, I'm going to smash that eventually." I'm telling you right now, I'm smashing. Because you're asleep.
Yeah,
I'm smashing.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair. I can't go to sleep without you. Listen, why are you worried about what I'm doing?
Right.
You wanted to go to sleep, you go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
I'm just going to go ahead and smash this right now. I know it sounds crazy. The words I'm saying, it sounds crazy. I'm just trying to get you to hear things differently. So I'm glad Hillary Clinton is our number 3.
Yep.
She stood by her man, had no reason to stay. Oh, she stayed for political gain. No, because if she would have dropped him, she would have got the feminist love.
Oh, yeah.
But she stayed.
She stayed. And I'm telling you, man, here's the crazy thing about it. People hate her more than they hate him.
Wow, they sure do.
And he's the one who did all the stuff. Mm-hmm. And she knows it. She could easily throw him under the bus. Like, know what? Hey, I didn't do none of that shit.
Yeah.
She never does.
Number 2, wonderful wife of the week. Stand by your man. Who's number 2?
Number 2, coming in, Camille Cosby.
Camille Cosby.
Camille Cosby, married 54 years.
54 years.
54
now that's a stat.
Years. Yeah, that's a stat.
Hillary has 20 something.
No, Hillary's at 43.
Ooh.
Camille,
Jada had 20 something.
Yeah, Jada had 21.
Hillary has
50. Hillary has 43.
And Miss Camille Cosby has
54.
Wow, 54 years of marriage. Yeah. Now, I just want to say right now, we're not applauding what Bill Cosby was convicted of doing. We are applauding his wife for honoring her lifetime commitment.
Yeah. Oh, listen. I'm not going to get into the whole Bill Cosby, scandal.
No need.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Moving on.
Okay. So, during all of this time, there were some rumors that Camille she was ready to leave, especially after he got convicted.
I think I was sent an email by a certain young lady because I always talk about how great Camille Cosby is. And I was sent an email that she leaving Bill.
Camille was done. He was convicted. She's out.
Yeah.
She stayed silent. We didn't hear anything after that rumor. And so after Bill was convicted and now he's awaiting sentencing, Camille's not only staying with Bill, she's doubling down.
How's that?
Man, so now after all this, I think he's getting sentenced next month. She sent a letter asking for his case to be thrown out.
Wow.
Right. So she dug up some dirt, hired some people, I don't know, did her homework, research, found out that the judge had a beef with an old DA who said he wasn't going to try Bill Cosby and all of that. And so she made it seem like the judge has some bias towards this old DA who wasn't going to try it. So now he's not here. So I'm going to allow anything in this courtroom. And she's asking for this thing to be thrown out.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Right. So she is like, dude.
She's still fighting.
Still
fighting for a man.
She is still fighting for her man.
Now, let me I know he still has money, but he's not working.
No.
Yeah. He could lose the money if he gets sued and they lose the conviction, but she's still riding.
She's riding. I mean, she's showing that she is down AF for her dude.
Yep.
Right? Because honestly, I don't know how successful this is going to be, but Camille is not going out without a fight. Because honestly, man, Camille's pretty, she's set. She's married to Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Right? And she can keep this life for the next 30 years. Bill Cosby goes to jail.
She's single now.
But basically, she can just be chilling, watching TV, playing with the grandkids for the next 20 years until, God,
calls her home. Yeah.
Calls her home. But she's like, nah, that doesn't work for me.
I want my man with me.
I want my man here.
Nice.
I want my man here. And he might not be strong enough to fight right now.
But I got this. Now, this is what Frustrating Florida doesn't understand.
Yeah.
See, Frustrating Florida, he may not be strong to fight, but that's why y'all teammates.
Yeah.
This is when you step up. This is when now, what is the difference between, I think you, in episodes ago, you said, send a care package. Don't show up to the judge. You said something like that.
It was a daughter.
Okay.
Yeah. The daughter's not supposed to be saving pops.
Okay. I think you said the girlfriend too, but I mean,
do I contradict myself? Sometimes.
We bought the dresser. Anyway, listen, I'm just glad that Camille Cosby is riding for her dude, even when he can't fight no more. She is still fighting, and hey, man, that's love.
That is love. Shout out to Camille Cosby, Mrs. Cosby.
No, that.
Okay.
Bill Cosby has been accused of cheating on his wife for 50 years. The entire time. She's still there. And some people say, she's stupid. But is she? Because I know women that have been cheated on, got rid of their man because it was the right thing to do, and still ain't over them.
No.
They looking out the window. I have a family member who got cheated on by a man 20, 30, 40 years ago, and she still ain't over the dude.
Yeah. I don't know how Camille Cosby sees Bill. I think it's in a positive light. I've seen interviews and she acknowledges the other chicks. And she didn't say her husband was selfish. She would say in those times that he was selfish. Those times. So if he ran through 30 chicks a year, he was selfish 30 times. Nice. Wow. But 335 other days, You know,
He looked out.
He looked out.
Wow.
You know, and so, hey, man.
We're coming up on number one.
Number one.
Drum roll, please. This is the wonderful wife of the week. Stand by your man. The number one woman standing by her man. Who we got, Kamau?
It's pretty obvious.
Who is it?
Julie Chen.
Julie Chen.
Julie Chen.
Wow.
Julie Chen. Julie Chen's husband is in a lot of trouble right now. A lot of trouble. A number of women have accused him of sexual misconduct. All right. So initially, when it first came out,
Yeah.
Julie stood by her man.
Yeah.
She said that she fully supported her husband.
Yeah.
Right. Which was, you know, I thought that was, you know, you're supposed to do that.
Of course.
You know, that's the first accusations and stuff like that. Oh, no, that's all BS. That's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
I stand by my husband. But after a couple of weeks, a month of...
hearing all the trash talk.
Yeah. And what do you call it stuff? Investigations and more allegations are coming out. I expect her to say, well, you know, now that I've heard all this new shit,
Yeah.
I can't support him.
Absolutely. And, you know, women hate to be embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that women love, the reason why they love having that wedding ring, because it shows that she's honored. I'm the chosen one. I'm special. Julie Chen got to be the wife of the head of the network. So you got to understand the honor that came with that. Everywhere she went, oh, that's the queen of the network. Her husband's the boss.
Right.
But when he gets disgraced, how do you stay when one of the biggest reasons why you were there is now gone? There's no more honor.
Well, when it first went down, she said, you know, she's known him for all these years. He's a great man. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why she was supporting him, not just because he's my husband.
Yeah,
this dude he's honorable.
Yeah,
he's a solid guy. Mm-hmm. You know, so he's a stand-up guy. And he's my husband.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm supporting him. Mm-hmm. But I thought that, you know, after, you know, more allegations, after the investigation was done, she would leave him, especially since it's been and stated that he's got to leave CBS. Mm-hmm. He's leaving his job. He's not going to be the boss anymore.
Yeah.
So I thought, Julie Chen is like, uh-oh.
I'm out. Can't do it. Not getting embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, the new person's going to come in. I can't publicly say anything because the new person's going to come in there and get rid of me. Yeah. Because I'm looking like I'm defiant. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm talking out of school. Yeah. I'm going against the company. Mm-hmm. Right? Boy, was I wrong.
What happened?
Kyle Erby.
What happened?
This week, one big brother.
Last week.
I apologize.
Whatever.
While signing off, Julie said, you know, thanks for watching Big Brother. See you next week. I am Julie Chen Moonves.
Boom.
I was like, that was the ultimate mic drop.
Boom. Never referred to herself as Mrs. Moonves publicly before.
Never.
Not so.
Had to let everybody know. Oh, in case you was wondering.
Where I stand, how I get down.
Right.
That's my husband.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Standing by my man.
Yes.
Now I got to take you to task on this, dog.
What's up?
Because I think Camille should be number one and Julie should be number two.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Number one, Camille took his name a long time ago. Number two, she got more years of marriage.
Yeah.
Number three, Bill Cosby's name is a lot muddier.
Okay.
He's been convicted. He is going to jail.
Okay.
I think she might be. I gotta give the other side.
The reason why. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
The reason why I went with Julie Chen because Julie Chen has a career right now.
A lot.
So she's got a lot more to lose.
Nice, Camille.
She's got a lot more to lose than Camille Cosby. Camille Cosby, for all intents and purposes, was. I'm about to embarrass myself because I don't really know much about her.
But I don't know what she did either.
Yeah.
But the point is she's not a public figure.
I think she was a homemaker.
She's not a public figure.
No.
Julie Chen is.
Yeah.
Camille Cosby is known as Bill Cosby's wife.
Right. Julie Chen has two successful shows on CBS, Big Brother and The Talk.
Yes.
Right? She's got a lot to lose. And, you know, if her name was Julie Chen before she met Moonves, and she had a career. She didn't take his name because,
whatever. The audience knows you're Julie Chen. You're gonna stay Julie Chen,
right?
But now that all this is going on, everyone knows that my husband is being, kicked off his, fired from his gig. Yep. Let me let you know. Here's what I love about what Julie Chen did. I love that she doubled down in the worst times for her husband. Because this is going to sound crazy come out the blue, but Proverbs 17:17 says, a friend loves at all time and a brother is born for a time of adversity. No, this isn't a religious show, but every once in a while I do want to go into some scripture to let you know what are facts from the old days. When you step up now is where you really know where your friends are. When it shit hits the fan and your friends step up, that is the time when you know who really has your back. Oh, it's so easy to marry Drake right now. He's hot. His albums are moving out the stores, Jay-Z said. It is so easy right now.
Yeah.
But when you say the world is against this man and I'm going to put his name, which is mud, on my name, wow.
Wow. And here's the thing. I was talking to my homeboy, man, John, my homeboy John. Shout out to John Lehman. And he brought up a point about Julie Chen, and for the most part, all of these women, because the public, right? The public's doing all this talking, saying you should leave them, and why are you staying? They don't know, the public. They don't know if Julie Chen and Les Moonves have worked this out.
They don't know. I have no idea.
They had no idea the conversations these people have had.
And how long Julie's known about it.
Julie Chen might have known about this for years. And he was like, oh, yeah, I messed up a long time ago, but I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he might have, new women might be coming out.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It's got to stand the test of time because this thing just started.
Oh, we might have to, do this show in chalk. And we might have to erase this.
But here's the thing. But no, she still is off to a good start.
Yeah,
she's off to a fantastic start. But let me say this. This is for the fellas because this is still the Male Rights Activist podcast, and never want to forget that. And we always want to help the dudes out. So let me help you out, fellas. If you notice the women on our list, Jada Pinkett, Julie Chen, Hillary Clinton, Camille Cosby. They all have one thing in common. They're married to legends.
Right.
Make it easy for your woman to stay. That's what we can do. To whoever your husband is from Frustrated from Florida, this is like a long Dear Irby letter response.
Yeah.
But make it easy for your wife. Make it easy for your lady. Bust your ass. Do your job. Our job as men is to protect and provide. That is what our job is as men. That's why women like guys that can fight, Frustrated in Florida, because they want to feel protected. Your woman should always feel safe. You ain't got to be singing songs like Alan Thicke's son or the brothers that we had highlighted last week singing them love songs. But what you better do is protect and provide. And in the words of Kanye West, all these thoughts on Christian mingle, almost what got Tristan single. If you don't ball like him or Kobe, guarantee that bitch gonna leave you. Hey, if you're enjoying the podcast, do us a favor. Tell a friend. That's it. Costs you nothing, helps us out, and gives your friend some entertainment to make that commute a little easier, or gives them some company on a workout or while they're cleaning the house, so it helps them out, helps everyone out. All right, so please subscribe, leave a positive comment, and share.
How's your case going?
Oh, my God. It sounded like I had a case, like I was in trouble. You talking about the case of missing balls?
Case of the missing balls,
hey, man. It's been challenging, dude. Because I really thought Phil did it. And
I kind of thought he did it too.
I did. I was so sure.
Yeah.
And so we got to interview everybody, but I really thought Phil did it. It was obvious to me.
You got any more interrogations?
I got more people, but I just really thought it was Phil. So, but now I've been thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? Lisa's a hater.
Lisa was hating. Yo, do we got time to...
Hey, man, I say, let's just drop it right now.
Please.
Let's do it. Previously on the case of the missing balls, Hill Henpeck had his most valuable possession stolen from him.
Somebody stole my balls!
Who done it? Was it Phil?
Bitch ass.
Was it Lisa?
I got a no bitch ass nigga policy.
Was it Gloria?
Hi, Mom.
I done told you about that mom shit. You ain't my son. You'll be my son-in-law. And just thinking about that makes me gag.
So far, Kyle has interrogated Phil, and now it's time to hear from the chief hater herself, Lisa. Did she do it? Decide for yourself on the case of the missing balls, Volume 4, right now. Come on in. Lisa, is it?
Stop playing. You remember me from that Super Bowl party, 2012.
I didn't remember this bitch, but I couldn't let her know that. Of course I do. Yeah, I remember them beautiful lips.
I know you remember how they felt in that coat room.
Oh, now I remember her. She kept trying to kiss me afterwards. I sure do remember that coat room. My fault. How you been? How come we never kept in touch?
Because you never returned my phone calls, emails, text messages, or friend requests.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Hey, but that's not important right now. How do you know Hill?
His bitch ass is with my girl, Teresa.
So Hill's with her, huh? She looks good.
Not as good as me.
Sounds like Lisa's got a little jealousy going on. I can't let her know that I'm on to her. Not yet. Why do you call Hill a bitch ass? What's wrong with him?
Oh my God, where do I start? He don't work. Teresa take care of all the bills. He just sitting there and play PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Hill about that. You know, your man don't sit around the house playing PlayStation, does he?
I don't have a man.
You don't have a man?
Don't need one.
Oh yeah? What size bed do you have?
Oh, you know me. I got a California king.
That's a lot of bed for one person. Why do you have it? Wishful thinking?
Please. Ain't no nigga good enough to share my bed.
But a nigga good enough to get sucked off in the coat room the day you meet him?
Fuck you, nigga. Get the fuck out my face.
Not till you give me Hill's balls back.
What? I didn't take his balls. I'm not even sure he has any.
Well, not anymore.
But it's not my fault. I didn't take his balls.
Yes, you did. You said it yourself that you look better than Teresa and you don't like that she has a man when you don't. I bet you came to this party by yourself.
I was going to come with my girls.
Yeah,
but
they all came with their men. One of these kids is doing her own thing.
I don't have to stand here and listen to this.
A girl with no man who has friends in a relationship is a very dangerous person. Misery loves company. If you can't join your friends in being in a relationship, you'll spend your time trying to tear theirs down.
Okay, you have a point. It doesn't feel good that I don't have a man, but I didn't take Hill's balls.
Maybe you would have a man if you change your approach. You're a very pretty girl, but you can't suck your way into a relationship. Feisty. I might have to accept her friend request.
I'm going back to the party.
Lisa, wait. For old time's sake.
Fuck you, nigga.
On the next episode of The Case of the Missing Balls, Kyle interrogates Gloria. But first, a visit from his idol.
I'm Larry Henpeck, Hill's father.
Sir, I know who you are. Larry Henpeck, son of Ernest Henpeck, grandson of Elijah Henpeck, great-grandson of Crispus Henpeck, the only slave to take down the master's wife.
She negotiated his freedom and got him voting privileges. Yeah, I come from a long line of players.
Did Gloria take Hill Henpeck's balls?
My daughter deserves to have a storybook wedding, and her so-called fiancé can't even afford the rice.
If he could only get off his ass and get a real job.
It wouldn't hurt.
You can lead a horse to water.
But you can't make him drink.
Unless you had him by the balls. Tune in next week for The Case of the Missing Balls, Volume 5, on the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Camille. Hey, what's up? This is Kyle Irby. The MRA hats are here. People keep asking me, hey man, where can I get one of those hats? Man, I like that hat. They see me wearing it around town or at shows. I'm actually wearing one in the cover art for the podcast. Well, now you can finally get one for yourself, your son, your dad, your brother, your mom, your daughter, your homie, your ex-boyfriend, your grandma, whomever has that MRA flavor. Get them one. Get two. One for yourself, one for them. It makes a perfect Christmas gift, a holiday gift, a birthday gift. Just go to www.themrapodcast.com, click shop, and buy a few.
Yo, man, have you ever heard of this supermodel Heidi Klum?
Isn't that the one that was married to Seal?
Yeah.
You know what I think about her? I remember one time you told me about how small amount of white women are married, celebrity white women are married to black dudes.
Yeah.
Remember you told me that?
Yeah.
Because in high school, and in lower levels, white women are married to black dudes all the time. But in the celebrity level, it's not common.
Nah.
And we just referenced Kobe. I didn't know that a white woman. I said Kobe. We just referenced Kanye. I didn't know that if a white woman has sex with a black man, her money goes down in porn, just like as if she just had anal.
Yeah, it knocks you down the peg.
You don't have the status. But in high school, the athletes are the best athletes there.
Right.
The athletes have the highest status.
Oh, because they're number one men on campus.
Exactly.
But
in the world,
in certain industries,
like the actresses,
in Hollywood.
How many actresses are married to pro athletes, black athletes? Not a lot.
What? I don't.
If any.
Yeah, I can't think of.
Yeah, they're just not a thing they do.
Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, black actress.
Yeah.
White actresses married to black pro athletes. Hard. I mean, obviously now we're thinking.
Can't think of a white actress married to a black
anything.
Man. Yeah.
It doesn't. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
In high school,
I'm sure it's like a couple. It's a handful.
Yeah, there's
but
some.
For the most part,
it's not as common as in high school or in college.
No,
they're not doing that.
Like Gwyneth Paltrow is not.
No,
going.
You told me that the one day, and I was
Damon
blown away.
Wayans or nothing like that.
No. I mean, like Tupac smash, whatever, the Madonna.
Yeah, but that's because he was hot.
Yeah, exactly.
He was the.
But the high school athlete was hot too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Heidi Klum was married to Seal.
Yeah,
it was a very rare exception.
Yeah.
Of, I mean, in that fine ass thick model was married to a black dude. So, I mean, of course, the audience is gonna be like, "Hey, this person dated this person," but it's not as common.
You start just like cherry picking.
You're gonna start digging in the crates to find these people. But yes, Heidi Klum, I do know who she is.
Okay, so she was on Ellen.
Mm-hmm. Funny show.
Yeah.
I like Ellen as a comic.
I like Ellen. Yeah. And she told the story about the rapper you just mentioned, Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, she talked about Drake tried to holler.
Okay.
But when he tried to holler, she was she just got into a relationship.
Well, I read this though.
Right.
The reason why Drake tried to holler is because she played the game Who'd You Rather, and she kept picking Drake. So it's like comparing him to different, you know how it is. The game is Who'd You Rather be with, bang, have sex with, whatever. And she kept picking Drake. So, of course, word gets to Drake, yo, man, Heidi Klum keeps mentioning you in this game that she would just give you some. Mm-hmm. So, Drake being he was like, okay, well, shit, what you talking about? So, he hit her up, but he hit her up too late.
Right.
And she already had a man.
Yeah, and she said, sorry, Drake, you snooze, you lose. Now, that's a little cute story.
Real cute.
But I have a major problem with like women airing dudes out when they shoot their shot and they miss.
Yeah,
I think that's a terrible thing. Here's the thing: a gentleman supposedly never tells.
A gentleman never does tell.
Well, I feel a lady should never air dudes out when she shoots him down. I think that's like, especially now. So they air out a rapper or athlete saying like he slid into my DMs.
Oh yeah, but they're bragging. It's a humble brag.
Yeah, but
it's their way of saying I'm special.
They're breaking the code.
They don't have a code, Kamau.
Well, they need to live.
They
by
need
one.
one.
Yeah, they need a code.
They don't have a code. Act like a man. Be a man at all times. Well, they don't know.
See, but the inverse of that, the person who does slide into the DMs and is successful, if he airs you out about hitting it a couple times and casting you aside, he's a bad guy.
He is a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And he should be.
Yeah, yeah.
But they don't. Some of these women, they don't have that.
They don't.
They don't have that honor.
No, they don't have that honor. They don't have. They don't have the same code. There's no. Be a woman. They don't. There's no phrase like that.
No.
You know what I mean? My boy Matt Clay Brooks has a joke where he says, "Man up" is a phrase. They don't have the same thing. They don't say "bitch up, girl." They don't. There's nothing. They don't have a code. When Nicki Minaj put what's his name on blast, Travis Scott on blast because she thought she should have been number one. If a dude did that, what would we say about him? You acting like a
bitch.
bitch.
Acting like a bitch.
You acting like a bitch. I'm excited to say that people are enjoying the show. They tell us that, and it feels really good because, hey, Kamal and I work really hard on it. And the number one question people keep asking me is, how can I help? How can I join the movement? Well, you can share this episode with someone who you think might like it. That's number one. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, YouTube, the MRApodcast.com, or wherever you enjoy us. Leave a positive comment because that helps our placement. 5 stars feels amazing. That helps too. And if you still want to do more to help the show grow, donate to the cause at our Patreon account. Just go to www.patreon.com/the MRA Podcast. That's spelled PATREON.com. And make a donation of $20, $1, $100, whatever you want to give. Every little bit helps, or not. No pressure. This ain't no telethon. I'm saying we're going to do this show whether you donate or not. So please don't trip. Don't feel no pressure. But if you're led to donate, hey, go to our Patreon. All right? Okay, back to the show. Where can they find you, dude?
Man, I'm on Twitter, man, at Angry Kamal. That's it.
Facebook, all that, really.
I got a Facebook, man, but I don't really.
Okay. At Twitter, at Kyle Irby. Facebook, everything is at Kyle Irby. For the MRA Podcast, that is what our Instagram, social, Facebook, Twitter, all that is the MRA Podcast. Please follow us. Check us out. Holla at us, man. If you got a Dear Irby question, we love those. Hit us up at Dear Irby at themalerightsactivist.com. That is Dear Irby at themalerightsactivist.com. Ladies, I love you. Fellas, be a man at all times.
Deuces.
Let me open this piano right quick.
MRA.